Hey guys, welcome back to another week of what's for dinner. So this video is going to be a little bit different. We are starting out with a cookie recipe. So these are Almond Joy Cookies. So I've just started out by chopping up some lightly salted almonds. You could use the slivered almonds. I wish that I would have used those, but they didn't have them in stock. So I'm just chopping these up, getting them as fine as I possibly can. And then you'll see to the side I've got 14 ounces of coconut flakes, 1 can sweetened condensed milk, and then a bag of milk chocolate chips. So the recipe, I will have a link down below for you, but it does call for semi-sweet chocolate chips, but I prefer the milk chocolate because I think it tastes more like an Almond Joy cookie. So that is why we got those. So I'm just gonna start and put the coconut flakes into this bowl, mix it with the condensed milk, and then I will add the chocolate chips and the almonds. This cookie recipe was amazing. It was so good. I actually found it on the Wad's channel. She made them and I had to make it. So I definitely recommend this. I cannot wait to make it for our next family get together because I can guarantee that it's gonna be a hit. So if you want to make it, if you love almonds and coconut, you definitely should make this. Like I said, I will have the recipe link down below for you, but after I get everything mixed together, I'm gonna put it on a cookie sheet lined with aluminum foil. It's just so much easier that way. And you just want to grease your pan heavily. Make sure you have enough grease on there. And then you'll bake this in the oven, I believe 325 for 12 minutes. You might double check the recipe, but they turned out so good. And we had these all week to snack on, and they actually lasted all week. They were really fresh, you know, until the last cookie. So cannot say enough good things about this cookie. I did just want to mention something to note about these cookies is that they look like they're going to fall apart, but I promise once they bake up in the oven, they will stay together. So here's what they look like when they came out of the oven. Just watching this makes me want to make these again. Oh, these were so good, you guys. So next recipe is taco soup. Normally I do make this in the crock pot, but this particular day I was just running behind. So I have browned up some ground beef. I'm adding some taco seasoning, and I'm just basically dumping everything in this pot and gonna simmer it for about 30 minutes. This is such an easy recipe, and it is really good, especially if you're not a fan of chili. I would highly recommend trying this. It's probably one of my favorites, honestly, and my kids like it, my husband likes it. I can take it for work the next day and then eat it for dinner the next day, and the longer it sits, the better it gets. So I will leave my recipe down below for you. I have adapted it to my liking, and I've made it pretty much perfect at this point, so definitely recommend this recipe. So here's what it looks like when it is all done. My husband had his over some hot dogs, and I ate mine with Fritos. So I did say this what's for dinner was going to be a little bit different. So here I am making some breakfast prep. I wanted to add this in here so I could give you guys some ideas for breakfast. So I am just running up some sausage, just about a half a pound here, and I'm going to add some eggs to it, and this is what my husband is having for breakfast. I do think that it is important to cook the sausage first and then add it in with your uncooked eggs so that everything is melded together, if that makes sense. If you cook things separately and then try and put it in a bowl, the sausage tends to fall apart. So I do think that it is very important to make it like this. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys prep your breakfast for the week. It is definitely a lifesaver for us. Saves us so much money. I cannot tell you how much money it has saved us to make the breakfast ahead of time. And I just spend about an hour on Sundays getting this done, and I make it for our 4-day work weeks. So also you saw me put some other eggs in the oven. I'll talk about those in a little bit, but we definitely love prepping our breakfast. So here I'm just dumping the egg mixture into 4 of these little containers. I just got these at the Dollar Tree. They're super cheap and easy for meal prep. And here's what it looks like whenever it is all said and done. My husband loves this. I pack him a little bag of cheese to go on top of it, and he loves it. So next I am prepping some hard-boiled eggs, kind of, sort of. I'm cracking them into a little muffin tin, and these are going to be for egg McMuffins. Not McMuffins, that's McDonald's. Bacon, egg, and cheese muffins. And I just prep the eggs, and then I will assemble the muffins the day of, because I actually have a little bit of time before I go to work. So I eat breakfast before I go to work. But I'm just topping it with some salt and pepper. Gonna throw it in the oven on 350 for about 12 minutes. And here's what they look like when they came out of the oven. And I just put this in one of these little dishes, and I will heat them up throughout the week. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Other than that, I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.